Welcome to lesson 11, working with lookups. And we'll show you how you can use lookups, both base ones and custom ones within the SDK. Let us have a look at the piece of code, and let's just look at a few packages which have been imported into this particular class. We see that there are three different packages, one under base, lookups under base, and we have another one under tax, and another one under CM. And I'm just showing you now, you can see over here, let's take the first one. This is a business object action lookup, and if I just highlight that, it shows me all the values that I have, and I can use those within the code. It's pretty simple to actually use them. I'll just show an example. If I go like this and I go to constants, I can pick up any of these, and this will be my constant. This is my lookup value. Now, they correspond to metadata within the system. This value over here is related to what I have in the system, and so if I actually go to the application and I look at BO action flag, I will see that I have all these values, and these values correspond to the values that I see in code. This is not a custom lookup. That means I can't add to this particular lookup, and those are the only ones that I have available to me within the code. Now let's have a look at another one. If I actually have a look at the one under tax, I have all these different values over here. Okay, and this one is an interesting one. Let me show you the one. I have it open over here. If I look at this particular one, it is actually a custom one. What we have is a combination of what we have a base one added by PSRM as well as on framework. And I have both collections available to me within the code. In other words, both the base and the framework are available for me to add. Finally, we have another one, which is the one which is under CM, and this is a validation. Sorry, this one over here, flag new and exists. And for ones which are added by CM, the way that it works is that underneath my generated, I have all these particular generated classes that the artifact generator creates, and I will be able to identify the one I have over here. This is the one, the lookup, which has been generated, and it corresponds to the lookup that I have over here. It's a custom one as well. Now let us say that I want to add in a new custom value into my transaction status transition condition. So here I've added a CM value called test, and now I have a combination of base, framework, and custom. Because it's a custom, I can add that. What happens is that if I go to my code and I run artifact generator, what will happen is that I will create under the CM now a status transaction condition lookup. And therefore, if I actually use the old API lookup value under the tax, okay, I will not be able to find the new test value. So in other words, if I go over here and look for test, it doesn't exist. However, if instead of using that package, I use the package which is under the CM, and it's been generated now, so if I actually get rid of my, you can't have both of them, but let's say if I have it like that, and I go to my constants now, it will be able to pick up my test value. Okay, so this is the way you work with lookups and custom lookups, and base ones and framework ones. It's important to get the right packages.